Okay, moving forward. I did find another question, and it was what's behind this killing the other day. This 22-year-old kid come back from military and shot all these officers in, what was it, was in Texas. Okay, why did this kid shoot all these officers? Why did he go shoot up a courtroom in Texas? What's behind these shootings in Texas? What's behind these shootings in Texas? Okay, underneath of it all, I think he just got tired of seeing nothing done. Okay, because we have the temperance, but he was definitely not temperate. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords, which is, inaction. So I think underneath of it all, he was just kept sitting with this stuff and seeing a lot of inaction, nothing happening. Nothing happening, and looked like maybe he was fed up. In the center of it all, again, it has to do with actions. Six of Staves. I'm trying to think what this is usually in the other decks. The Six. I'm going to look this up for a second. I want to look it up in this deck and see what it says. Six of Staves. But it's like, he served, and what I'm getting from this one, because he came back from the military, he served to protect the country, but he sees that he has the things of caution waving, and he's standing there wanting to defend, and it feels like maybe things feels like they weren't being defended, they weren't being let me look and see something on this. 6 of Spades. What is 6 in this one? Advancement, expectation, desires. A matriarch is leading her disciples to fight heretics. Okay, yeah. That makes some sense. Yeah. Leading the disciples to fight the heretics. Okay, he came back and he saw that things are not being done in the U.S. the way he wants them done. So he's going to take action. That's an interesting, to fight the heretics. Okay. Going into it, again, when it comes to opportunity, balance, everything that we've got going, he's just feeling like things are moving too slow. Okay, so the feeling I get with this is that the government, the whole thing, that's in charge, that they are just really this pompous thing moving forward very slowly. It's like more look at me rather than taking care of the people. Okay, it's more feeling that they're taking and taking and taking. Okay, underneath of it we have the Fool. I think, again, he feels like maybe being disenfranchised, that he's been made a fool of. He went to fight for the country and then comes back. And again, we have the taking the knee. Okay, the taking the knee. Yeah, it's like the protest with the football players. They take the knee in protest, and it feels like he's done these things and he's been disenfranchised after he came back from serving his country. So he'd feel like he had the right to take the knee to protest, but his protest was to go out and kill a bunch of officers. Okay, yeah, because justice. Up here we have the Justice card, and this is the one where they're looking at. Usually this is the one where you're being offered something you don't want, but in this case, the things are sitting there, and yeah, she's doing the cleaning, she's taking care of it, but it's yeah. Just feeling like, again, that it's justice is not happening. Okay, it's taking too long. Justice is not happening. There's no justice. What's rapidly coming, okay, in readiness is, again, instead of walking away, he's really getting involved and looking to see what's there. Okay, he doesn't want to walk away. He's not going to walk away. He wants to fight. He doesn't want to walk away. Doesn't want to walk away. What we have underneath of it, hopes or fears. Yeah, that everything is juggle, everything is up in the air. People are not being taken care of. Unfair, unjust, unfair. And the information that we need to know, yeah, he was just, we've got the devil and we've got the fantasy, okay? He let his mind run away with him with these things about injustice and, yeah, his mind just ran away with him. So I think he saw that the police and the courts and everything, that they were unfair to black people, okay? And he just snapped. He had enough of it. He said, you know, we're not getting justice. Justice in our case is lacking. Yeah, that's it. Justice is lacking, and we're being served up something we don't want, okay? It's not fair. It's just justice is not fair. The police are not fair. People are getting killed. The government's doing nothing. The government is taking the money and parading itself, you know, with this pompous nonsense. I served. I have a right, you know, I'm feeling disenfranchised. I served my country. I come back to this mess and nonsense. And he sees himself in a self-righteous crusade of defense. And he's going to take one for the team, sort of, so to speak. Okay? Very sad thing. Yeah, underneath of it all, just things are not, people are sitting there and not taking action. You know, that we have all these inequalities, we have all these murders, you know, and long sentences. Yeah, when black people get sentenced, they have so much harsher sentence, and then we have all these murders of these police, of people dying in police custody, and just them shooting, and what just popped in was that little girl had stolen, a little girl had stolen a doll from a dollar store. And the police came and had these people at gunpoint. And the guy thought his whole family was going to be killed over a doll from a dollar store. Okay. So I think it's just all of that stuff got to him, and he snapped. You know, here I serve my country and I come back and, you know, nothing's happening. It's not getting better. People are not listening. Okay. So he just took his own action, which of course solves nothing in the end. But he was consumed with this stuff, fantasy, and just it kept playing out. So I'm going to leave this here. Very sad situation.